Alright, so welcome again. I'm just about to play my week 4 match versus Regimaster. Just trying to get in touch right now. So, Regimaster, he has got a really cool team in my opinion. It's gonna be a fun match, I'm sure. He has got a lot of offensive stuff on his team. He has got Zeraora, Cinderace, Heracross, Dragalge, Lycanroc, the midday version, the fast and frail one, and Espeon. So a lot of fast stuff, a lot of strong stuff. I'm expecting this to be a very quick battle, a very cool battle, and a fun one. So, about my team. Just going from memory right now, I brought Gardevoir, expert belt set, to hopefully surprise him. I've got a lot of good coverage for some of his walls, like Mantine would possibly assume that it could wall a Gardevoir. I have the Thunderbolt for that. Then he has got the Pharaoh Seed, the pre-evolution of Ferrothorn. So for that thing, I am picking the Mystical Fire, so I might even be able to surprise that as well. I've got my low tier Lycanroc with me. It's carrying a Choice Scarf, so actually my initial plan is leading off with that thing. I am hoping that he will lead off with Cinderace if he brings it, and I can maybe surprise that and knock it out turn 1. That'd be nice, but we'll see. Yeah, so obviously Lycanroc can get walled by his Palossand. He has got a Palossand as one of his defensive mons, coupled with his Mantine. So yeah, I'm actually very curious to see what he will bring. So, he has got all of his offensive stuff. Zeraora, Lycanroc, just writing stuff down, Cinderace, so seeing Cinderace, yes, and he has got Pharaoh Seed, Mantine, and the Licky, probably as a counter for my Aegislash, makes sense. Yeah, so I'm expecting him obviously to lead off with his Cinderace. I mean, I feel like 90% of people who carry Cinderace just lead off with it to click U-turn in case they have the bad matchup. And should that be the case, I'll definitely try to surprise him with the turn 1. The turn 1 Stone Edge, Scarf Stone Edge. So that's one of my plans. Obviously, he does not really have a good switch into my Lycanroc, so because Lycanroc is faster than all of his offensive stuff, and I have a Fire Fang to catch the Pharaoh Seed upon switching. So Lycanroc is looking really nice, I think. Gardevoir as well. Probably could be walled by his Licky if he's got special defense, but we will see. Yeah, so, yeah, he's leading off with Cinderace. Yeah, I mean, Cinderace is one of these mons that I feel like it costs people brain cells to play it. It's like, it's so good, but I wouldn't be surprised at all if he just stays in to click U-turn, because that's what every Cinderace player does. It's like Mega Lopunny or stuff like that, you know? It's one of these mons that just, it's so good and it's so simple to play that people just, they stop their brains and they, so he's a Scarf Cinderace. That's good to know. He'll probably bring in Pharaoh Seed now. Haha, that's interesting. Scarf Cinderace. Need to check. I forgot my item on my Lycanroc. I'm really surprised to see Scarf Cinderace. Yep, so just as I expected. Hokey pokey. So, this thing, obviously, getting into weekend is really good for me. But what do I want to switch in? I mean, he does not really have a lot for my Weavile. I mean, it makes sense to play Scarf Cinderace in this case, but yeah. I think I'm gonna go into my Tangrowth just so he can't Leech Seed me. He's probably gonna put up rocks, but that's fine. I have the heavy duty boots on my Mandibus, so rocks shouldn't be that big of an issue. And I can now get off, I think, an easy knockoff. Just finding out if he has the Toxic, which obviously wouldn't be good for me, but getting this thing weekend is very good for me because just as I said, I'm faster than everything apart from Cinderace, as I now know. But yeah, so let's see what he wants to bring in. Siren. Ah yeah. So yeah, I mean, knocking that thing out is really good for me. I'm gonna go ahead, and I think, if I remember correctly, switching into the thing is not my favorite thing in the world, but I'm just shouldn't go into my Lycanroc. That's too risky. I mean, I could go into Gardevoir, which is probably what I'm gonna do, because I will copy his Water Absorb in case he clicks. Scald, but he probably will click Toxic or something, I think, or his flying move, which Gardevoir would be able to tank quite comfortably, I think. Let's see what he does. Yeah, he doesn't go for Air Slash. Doesn't do that much damage. So, let me go ahead and try for the Thunderbolt. See what he does. I mean, he could go into Pharaoh Seed, which would be very nice for me. Or into Zeraora even, if he's very ballsy. Ah no, he doesn't. Licky. Yeah, I mean, at this point I think I'm onto the Licky. I'm just gonna go into my... I'm not gonna go into Aegislash because I'm kind of expecting him to go for knockoff at this point. I mean, how much damage did that do? Not that much. I think might even be specially defensive. Well, gonna go into Mandibus. Mandibus is now that I know his Cinderace's Scarf. I mean, Mandibus is really mainly there for Cinderace. I don't really need it that much anymore. Yeah, knockoff just as I expected. Yeah, so gonna get rid of these rocks right now. Let him Toxic me. I mean, at this point it's not that big a deal to get Toxic, I think. I'm also curious to see whether his Zeraora will be a special set, because obviously his physical set... Yeah, there's the Tomcat. I'm thinking whether it would be worth it to weaken this thing. Because my Mandibus is fully physically defensive in this case. Yeah, but I still want Mandibus for potentially countering his thingy, his Cinderace. Alright, he pulls a double switch into Cinderace. Interesting. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world for me. I wonder if I want to... Let me just check really quick if I have forgotten the... I have the Scarf on Lycanroc. So his Cinderace is Scarf, that's now confirmed. I mean, what's he gonna do? He could Pyro Ball, but I don't think a Scarf Pyro Ball will do. I mean, it will obviously do some damage, but I have the Earthquake and I have Regenerator, so I could always get that back. So I'm gonna decide at this point to weaken this thing. Oh, I avoid the attack. That's very nice for me. Yeah, so that gives me the opportunity to now go for a knockoff. Just in case. Yeah, go for your fireball, that's fine. I think it will do. Oh, well, that did way more than I expected. Well, but he loses his Cinderace, so now that means that my Mandibuzz is pretty useless, apart from getting off the, getting away the rocks if he ever gets them back up with his thingy. Yeah. What the fuck? Oh no. Oh, my OBS just crashed. That's fantastic. No. Why? Ah, okay. It's back. Okay. So, Sabertooth. I mean, if he sets up a sword stance, that's not very good for me. I think I could. Just debating right now. I mean, he's not. I think I'm just gonna go into Aegislash. Interesting. Fire Fang, that's a lot of damage. Ah, Life Orb. Okay. Yeah, so Aegislash. Let me look at his team really quick. I think it's not that useful. It's Mantine. No, actually, it's not useful at all. So I'm debating what to do here. Maybe I could. I mean, if he goes for Crunch, which he probably has, that's bad. So I'm gonna try the King's Shield. That's fine, going into his Raspberry. Raspberry. So I think he probably wants to go for knockoff. As I said, Aegislash is not that important. I think I want to get off a Toxic here, even if he knocks me off. That's not that big a deal. Oh, here, let's do double switch. Siren. Alright. Okay, that thing Toxic is very good as well. He's making a lot of double switches. Interesting, interesting. Yeah, so at this point, what's he gonna do with that thing? I wonder. I think I'm just gonna stay in because I don't have a great switch in and he does not have a great... I think I'm gonna go for Flash Cannon just in case he wants to go to Licky Licky. And he doesn't really want to switch anything else in, I don't think. Yeah, that's fine. He can't recover with me. He's gonna get worn down by the Toxic. Wonder what he's gonna do now. Yeah, that's not a winning battle for him. I'm just gonna keep clicking. Wonder if he wants to attack me now. I don't think so. Should I pick Shadow Ball? I'm just trying to push Shadow Ball one time. Hoping that... Yeah, I mean, that's not gonna work out for you, buddy. He's just gonna get worn down more and more. But I don't even know why he want to keep that thing around for at all costs, you know, because it doesn't really wall anything, I don't think. Especially now that it's Toxic. So yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna go into Garde, or should I? I think I'm gonna go into Gardevoir in case he goes for a Scald now. That would be very nice. to absorb that thing. Yeah, very nice. Alright. So this is looking a little better now, because right now I don't have to go for a Thunderbolt, I can go for the Moonblast instead, just in case he wants to switch into Licky Licky again. Also I have the Healing Wish on that thing, in case some time later this match I wanna heal up something. Raspberry, there we go. Let's see how much we do. Alright, that's not that much damage, I must say. Okay. So, knowing that, it's a little bit of a problem, I have to say. I think it's worth it to just go. I might win with Tangrowth if I get a Curse Off now, late game, but I have to bring it in to. Alright, I think it's worth it to go for the Aegislash now. Even if he knocks me off, I want to Toxic that thing. Top Cat. Oh no, I'm not scared of that thing at all. I want to find out what kind of set it is. He's really pulling a lot of double switches, I must say. Let's go for King's Shield on that thing. See if we can lower its attack when he clicks knockoff. Oh, he's a Calm Mind variant. Huh, interesting. Alright, so I'm gonna have to go ahead and Toxic that thing and potentially knock it out. Revenge it with my... what's it called? My Lycanroc later. I mean, it shouldn't really be that big of an issue. I hope he's not Lumberry, that would be bad. I'm a max special defense Aegislash, so I should probably take that better than he expects. Yeah, which I do. He doesn't 2-hit KO me. And actually I'm not gonna go for King's Shield right now because I have done that like a million times now. And it's probably gonna go for Calm Mind, I would suspect at this point. Should I do a Shadowball? Yeah, that's very interesting. I mean, it obviously makes sense for him to play this set because my what's it called? My Tangrowth walls every physical set of Zeraora quite well. Yeah, but after that thing is gone, I really don't need Aegislash that much anymore. And yeah, that's very good damage. I'm gonna go for the King's Shield now, just to weaken him with the Toxic a little more, and then he is in range of my Lycanroc to revenge kill him. King's Shield, go. He's probably gonna go for Calm Mind again now. Doesn't seem. He's a quite a heavy predictor, I must say. He's pulling a lot of double switches. Some of them are quite erratic in my opinion, but you know, sometimes you can obviously catch your opponent off guard. So, given the fact that he hasn't gone for Calm Mind again, he might even be unable to knock us out now. So, I'll try for another Shadow Ball. I mean, I could go for Gardevoir, but that would be quite cheesy, I have to say. Let's see if we survive. Oh yeah, we actually do. So, that Zeraora is a thing of the past now as well. Yeah. I mean, I have to be careful, a little bit careful of his Lycanroc at this point, because if he gets off a Sword Stance, that wouldn't be very good. If he goes into it now, I definitely won't click anything stupid. I will click Flash Cannon immediately, because I'm a little bit worried about that thing now, and my Tangrowth is pretty low at this point. Yeah, Saber Wolf. So I'm definitely not gonna go switching out here. I'm gonna click Flash Cannon immediately. he might sword stance. Yeah, that's what I thought. No, I'm not gonna let that happen. Sorry, mate. Would definitely a good idea for him because his back is against the wall right now and he has to pull something off. But yeah, I mean, can't let that happen. Sorry. Yeah, I thought he might try that. I hope he won't forfeit now. That's probably quite frustrating for him. But definitely a good play. I mean, he's not playing bad at all. That was had he gotten that off, I think he might have been able to sweep at this point. But yeah, that's exactly why I did that. So what has he got left? I think just he doesn't have any of his offensive stuff left. So yeah, I mean. I think I want to go at some point into Gardevoir to just to what's it called? Get off the healing wedge for Aegislash because Aegislash pretty much beats the rest of his guys. Yeah, that's not a problem. That thing. I mean, I can if I ever go get into my what's it called? My Gardevoir, I'll be able to. No, what's the word? Knock it out, yes, and also get my thing back up to full. Do I want to? 2 minutes left. I think I have won this thing. Yeah, I mean, I think I just want to synthesis this thing back up. Yeah, Siren, I mean, it's very nice that you come in, but you are toxic. It's not gonna help you all that much. Yeah, I mean, at this point, I think how weekend is this Licky? I can't remember, but I could go into my Gardevoir just to speed things up. Probably not gonna be enough time to get all the kills now, but he's gonna roost. Should roost at least. I'm just gonna click Moonblast because I can probably kill all his switch-ins, I hope. Yeah, let's switch. If we switch into that's better. Just wanna see what he does here. But, yeah, but he's not. Let's see if we can get another kill with Gardevoir. Please don't let the timer run out. So, note that one as well. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's the thing with the timer. It's always a shame. Battles all get cut short, but I think we had that one in the bag pretty much. I mean, Mantine was poisoned and can knock that thing out with Mystical Fire at this point. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Would have been a 6-0, I'm pretty sure. I have the modest expert belt Gardevoir. Yeah, but I mean, he played quite well. He didn't play bad at all. He made a lot of predictions. Some of them worked out quite nicely, and he had a good Zeraora set, in my opinion. Definitely the right set versus me. Could have worked out if I hadn't been able to toxic it. He made the very good play with Lycanroc, trying to turn this game around, which would have worked out had I not been very careful in this point. So I think made the right decision there. Yeah, Regimaster, GG, was only his third game. He didn't manage to play that many matches until this point. Had gone 1-1 before. Yeah, but this one didn't go that well for him. Yeah. So guys, I hope I did fine. This was my first time live commentating at all. It was quite distracting at times, I have to say. I hope there were probably some stretches where I didn't talk that much or didn't talk that coherently, but you know, when you try to, I'm not that good of a multitasker, I must admit, and I was trying to make notes on the side and trying to still think and talking while I'm thinking. You know, I'm probably gonna get better at some point at this. So, thanks for watching and stay tuned. I hope I can bring another couple of matches to you. See ya.